Arriving at Quamby Estate is like stepping into the pages of history. Its story is part of Tasmania's, a commanding tale of political, cultural and family milestones. But for all that, when you come to Quamby Estate, the thing you feel most is its warmth and a genuine belief that for all that has happened here, this is at heart one of the great private homes of Australia. And that is possibly Quamby's finest legacy of all, for that is what it was built to be in 1828, and still today it has remained beautifully, perfectly that. One of the joys across all of Quamby's 150 acres is how easily it resides between the present and the past. It's a place teeming with experiences of timeless appeal, particularly under the stewardship of its current owners, who've applied a divine design aesthetic to the homestead's magnificent interiors, including all 10 stunning bedrooms. And the result is an enchanting environment that is both gloriously classic, just a little bit cool. Though even back in 1828, Quamby was moving with the times. It was built by Richard Dry, who, while living there, would go on to be the first Australian-born Premier and the first Australian to be knighted. During his memorable political reign, Quamby was known as the Government House of the North, and across the generations and handful of owners since, it has served as a backdrop to many of the great events of their era. It's difficult not to thrill in the idea of hosting welcome drinks on the lawns when the family arrives from the mainland by helicopter, or cherish the thought of reclining in a vast, bubbling bath while watching friends tee off on the golf course outside. Yes, Quamby does have its own 9-hole course, complete with its own charming pro shop. It's a sense of country hospitality that extends across the entire estate. Its grounds have also served as host for many treasured weddings, couples coming from around the world to exchange vows under its famous nuptials tree and celebrate in the beautifully restored coach house. Though to have and to hold Quamby just as your own would seem the sweetest prospect of all. It began its days of one of the finest family homes in Tasmania, and everything remains for it to stay exactly that way. And all of it just 10 minutes from the local township of Hagley and less than 30 minutes from lovely Launceston, and the shortest of flights from the mainland. Although when you were here, it feels like you've travelled a million miles to a very different place and a very different time. Quamby Estate, Hagley, Tasmania, Australia.